you doing?
Oh, I'm making it.
That's good. Okay, the court is in session and cause number 330128. Case of style of state of Texas versus Reginald Deshaun Wilson. Mr. Wilson, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Mr. Wilson?
No, pretty good.
That's good. Mr. Wilson, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Jason Nix. Mr. Nix, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Your Honor.
That's good. And the state is represented by its attorney, Mr. Blake Ham. Mr. Ham, how are you doing?
Doing well, Your Honor. Thank you.
That's good. Now, see, we have some bond conditions in this case. Clause number 330128. I didn't see it on the docket sheet. Doesn't? Could you reach me that blue folder? Thank you. So,
No, neither one. Stop making it look like this.
copy this one in the office. Okay, Mr. Nix,
Yes, Your Honor.
what is your announcement in Mr. Wilson's case?
Your Honor, I need a 30-day reset. There's 3 videos that are outstanding on the case. We have requested them. They haven't been uploaded to the site. I spoke with the prosecutor about that this morning. I think he's given me someone to contact that can assist in retrieving those videos. They are very crucial to the actual defense of the case. So before I can make any announcement, I need to see those videos. The state has provided all the other discovery with the exception of we're just waiting on the video.
How much time do you need?
30 days to be safe. It just depends on how long it takes to get the videos.
228.
228.
That'll work.
Okay. All right. This case will be reset to February 28th.
And this is who got it?
This is Reginald Wilson. He's second from the bottom on page 2.
Thank you.
And Mr. Nix, could you hand this copy of these bond conditions to you, Mr. Wilson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Wilson, I'll go over these bond conditions, which is standard bond conditions in County Code at Law number 2. Do you see that title? Mr. Wilson, do you see that title?
What title?
The title where it says standard bond conditions.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll go over these conditions with you. And it reads, following arrest and or accusation in County Court at Law number 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, all bail bonds executed for release of any defendant named herein are ordered subject to the following additional conditions. Number 1, the defendant shall commit no offense against the laws of this state, any other state, or of the United States. Do you understand that condition?
Yes, sir.
Condition number 2, the defendant shall submit to testing for drugs and alcohol at any time as directed by the court. The court may revoke the bond and order the arrest of any defendant who A, refuses to submit to a test for drugs and alcohol when directed to do so by the court, or B, submit to a test for drugs and alcohol, and the test indicates the presence of drugs and alcohol in the defendant's body. And that's pursuant to the Texas Code of Criminal Procedure, Order 17.44, Section A2 and Section C2. Do you understand that condition?
Yes, sir.
Condition number 3, The defendant shall not communicate either directly or indirectly with the alleged victim of the pending offense, and the defendant shall not go near any residence, school, or other location frequently by the alleged victim. Do you understand that condition?
Yes, sir.
Now, condition number 4 does not apply to you. That only applies in a DWI case. This is not a DWI case, so it does not apply to you. Now, Mr. Wilson, if you feel, well, if you violate any one of these conditions of this bond, your bond can be revoked, and that just simply means a warrant could be issued for arrest and you could be placed in the Jefferson County Jail. Now, do you understand that? Now, Mr. Wilson, your case has been reset to February 28th of 2022. Your attorney, Mr. Nix, is going to get your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Mr. Nix, you can stand over there, sign, and once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. You can stand over there. Okay. Mr. Sledge. Caden Bellinger. It's Caden Miguel Bellinger.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How are you doing, Mr. Bellinger?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Bellinger, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Christopher Sacitano. Sacitano, how are you doing?
Pretty good. How you doing today, Judge?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking.
Good to hear.
Mr. Sacitano, what is your announcement in Mr. Bellinger's case?
Well, Judge, we just got an offer from the prosecutor. If he could sell us in the next available plea docket.
Okay, let's give us a plea
We'll go
date.
back and
A plea back?
Can you send that?
Yes, you want to set
out
up,
30, 60?
is 30 days fine? or- Yeah, 30 days. Okay, it'll be reset to,
You keep it in your notes and all that.
okay, it'll be reset to February 28th, 2022. Mr. Bellinger, once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go. You have a blessed day. Mr. Sacitano, please stand over there in front of our court coordinator. She'll give you a reset. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go as well, and you have a blessed day. You can stand over there. Yeah, thank you.
It's good to meet you.
I think one of Mr. Burbank's clients is here. That's Rebecca Brown. Yes, what you call Rebecca Brown?
Rebecca Brown? Thank you.
We're in session in cause number 322055. The case is style of State of Texas versus Rebecca Jean Brown. Ms. Brown, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Ms. Brown?
Good.
I'm doing fine, thanks, Max. Ms. Brown, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Tom Burbank. Mr. Burbank, how are you doing?
Well, I'm always doing good, Judge.
Well, that's good, that's good. Now, Mr. Burbank, what is your announcement in Ms. Brown's case?
We've been coming back and forth for a long while. The last time we were here, there was an offer in reference to another charge that had to be refiled. Miss Maxey was going to refile it, but then right after that announcement, I think she was transferred to another court. And then now she is out sick and this fine prosecutor doesn't know what I'm talking about. But I'm sure that Miss Maxey does because she's made the offer.
Okay, so,
Unbeknownst to Ms. Brown, though, because she wants to get it over with, we're going to have to ask for a short recess until this matter can get refiled and we can plead and get this matter over with
Okay.
for all parties.
okay, you need just a standard reset or?
We'd like it short,
Oh.
maybe a couple weeks if we
Okay.
could.
That'll be fine, Your Honor. I just need time to confirm with Ms. Maxey and confirm the offer.
Okay. All right. I didn't know, we don't know how long she's gonna be out, right?
I can reach her by
Okay,
telephone.
okay,
Is 214 too long?
Oh, Valentine's Day would be fine.
oh, okay.
This
2:14.
This would
I can
be,
do 2:07 if you would
Fitting.
like that.
are you going to be here?
Yes,
Okay.
so if I have
Yes,
to
that
be
is
here,
fine.
we'll all have to
2:14 is
be
fine, Your Honor.
You want it on 2:14?
That'd be fine.
Okay.
That'd be all right?
here. I'll be here. Brewed
Okay.
chocolate.
Okay, so the case is going to be reset to February 14th of 2022.
For a disposition. Judge.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I just, this was it. And Mr. Burbank, you could sign for the reset. And Ms. Brown, once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go.
Yes.
And you have a blessed day. Y'all can stand over there.
Go back to work.
Thank you.
Oh,
Oh, no, you can go.
you gonna get it later? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
You have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Now, your next case, let's see if is it Alonzo?
Alfonso, I believe.
Oh, Alfonso Vasquez? Let's see if he has appeared. Oh, they got Alfonso and Alonso, AKA.
See you in jail.
I don't see it on here, it says jail.
No
response, Your Honor.
Okay,
Unbeknownst to me, Your Honor, if I may, I believe there's two new
I
cases.
think he has a bondsman, and he has Bail America. Yeah, so he's not in jail.
But he has two new cases that are pending.
Yeah, never received enough.
Okay. But he said, he can make an appearance either by person, phone, or Zoom. So we can give you an opportunity to try to see if you can make that happen.
I will try.
Okay.
And I believe that's the only thing.
Yeah, I think that's the last case you have.
I told you, my daughter.
So far, so good.
Let's see. Would you get, Miss Bill, would you get Bobby Lott?
Yes, sir.
This is cause number 330480. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Bobby Dwayne Lott. We have Mr. Lott, who is present in court. Mr. Lott, how are you doing?
I'm good, Judge. How you sir?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Lott, you're represented by your attorney, Mr. Bruce Smith, who is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Smith, how are you doing?
I'm okay, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks for asking. Mr. Smith, you have an announcement you'd like to make in Mr. Lott's case?
Yes, Your Honor, you appointed me on this case a couple of months back. I have received all the 3914 discovery recently. I reached out to Ms. Maxey for a discussion concerning a disposition. I have not received that back yet. I anticipate I will be getting that pretty soon.
Okay.
So we would just need a short recess in order to, a short reset so that we can get that matter concluded. I do not anticipate this case will require trial.
Okay, and just for the record, Ms. Maxey, she's been moved to County Court Law number 3, and so Mr. Ham, who is present before the bench, that's one of his cases. I think he picked up Ms. Maxey's caseload.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. I'll follow up with Mr. Ham, Judge.
Okay, and that's, okay, Blake Ham, not Jimmy Ham.
I understand. I know which
Okay.
one.
All right, so What date is gonna be reset to?
I mean, are we still keeping that?
Yeah, it's still gonna be on the announcement document.
No.
Yeah, Mr. Smith.
Yes, sir.
He has a felony case. When is this felony case set? You want to keep it with the felony?
Yes, sir. I'm not involved in the felony.
I see David Grove is the attorney on that.
Yeah, I do not have any knowledge about the felony.
Okay. So, my question is, you want to keep it on that same felony date or do you want a different date?
The felony date is fine.
Okay, what is it?
Have you been about it before?
We haven't come, because it's not the way we haven't come.
Oh, okay. Now, Mr. Smith, he has to go to felony court today and they haven't reset his case yet. And so, once he goes there, you need to come back here, once you finish down there and tell us what that date is. And then we'll reset this misdemeanor to the same date. Okay? And so, and Mr. Smith, your reset, once we get it, will be sent to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Very good.
Okay, you have a blessed day.
You too, Your
All
Honor.
right.
Thank you.
All right, you excuse.
So just, when I finish down there, come back down?
Yes.
there?
Let's see, the Tusker is not here, Miss Garrett. We got Mr. Paget is here. Mr. Paget,
Yes, Your Honor.
are you ready on, we have Mr. Max
I am. Your Honor.
McAwee, he's on Zoom. Yeah, okay,
He's on Zoom, Your Honor.
yes,
and
okay, this,
I
we,
was just waiting on Mr. Ham. I'm sorry.
okay. Okay, we in session in calls numbers 329-680 and calls number 329-684. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Max McAwee. Mr. McAwee is present via Zoom. Mr. McAwee, you could take your mic off of mute. Mr. McAwee, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. McAwee, you're here represented by your attorney who is present in court, Mr. James Paget. Mr. Paget, how are you doing?
Doing well. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Mr. Paget, what is your announcement in Mr. McAwee's cases?
Your Honor, I've received all discovery on both cases. I've now received the video evidence as well. Mr. McAwee is working out of state. I need to review this DVD evidence with him and we'll be ready to go forward. There's no complications that I can see on moving the case. I just need to ask my client, Mr. McAwee, do you know approximately when you'll be coming back into state?
I live in Louisiana and I'm actually working here.
Okay, so do you think if we were to set a date certain that you could be present physically in the courtroom?
Yes.
Would 60 days be okay? Would that give you enough planning with work to get here?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
we'll be able to work the case out if you
Okay.
could.
March
just-
21st,
What day is that?
March 21st.
Okay, Mr. McAwee, your case will be reset to March 21st of 2022 so that you could be here in person. Mr. McAwee, your attorney will be sent notice. Your attorney, your bondsman will be given notice of your reset date. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman. This will conclude your cases. You're free to go and you have a blessed day.
Yeah, thank you. You too.
I'll send all the paperwork to you, Max, okay? And then I'll send all the paperwork to you today.
Okay.
Okay,
All
and
right.
I'll be in touch.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
Oh, thanks, Max. Your Honor,
You have another.
I'm thinking I have Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill
Yeah,
is the gentleman
Sydney
who,
Bill.
who has the Castleman's disorder, it's the rare blood disorder, and he's in the facility
Oh,
And you know what, to be honest with you, Your Honor, I'm gonna need to reach out to his sister
okay,
because the last time I spoke to her, he's still in the facility.
Right.
He had, what ended up happening was he had a stroke and we've been discussing this for a while now.
yeah, I remember.
And he was going through chemo on the last, he's completed his chemo, but still in the facility, Your Honor. So I
Right.
need to, I'm gonna reach out to sister today and try to get updated information for the court.
Okay,
This is the case, we've been trying to get him into the courtroom for
Right.
quite a while. now.
right. And I think,
So-
well,
And you should
I don't
have all
know.
the documentation in your file on.
I know we
on the
had, yeah,
facility.
from the past, yeah, we've had some documentation that you provided to the
I
court.
think even the last time, I think, we
Right.
may have got updated documentation, but
Right,
I just have been unable to get a hold of the sister, but I will, I'll get back on that today.
okay,
As soon as I get back, I have one more case at 10:30, and when I get to my office, I'll start working on
Okay.
documentation, and I'll
Okay.
notify Mel.
okay, that's fine.
And if you
Is
would
that-
hold
is that-
on it.
okay, we'll hold it. Is that
he's
it
been
for
very
you?
responsible. That's it, Your Honor.
Okay, so you're free to go and you have a blessed day.
And I'll get back to Mel as soon as,
Okay,
I'm not even sure, quite frankly, that he can speak on his own.
Right. I mean,
And, you
yeah,
know, we tried that one time earlier, him doing a Zoom call.
that was
It
a while
It
back,
didn't
yeah.
work.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll get-
all right. Okay, the court,
May I be excused?
yes, you may be excused.
Mr. Freeland.
Hold on a minute. Okay, this is,
How you doing, Dr. Don?
I'm doing fine. We're in session in three cases. First case is cause number 328-154. Second case is cause number 329-548. And the third case is cause number 329-766. All three cases are styled the state of Texas versus Markel Jermaine Freelo. Mr. Freelo, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And again, well, how are you doing?
All right, you doing all right?
Yes. Thanks, X. Now, Mr. Freelo, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Kevin Lane. Mr. Lane, how are you doing?
Fine, Your Honor.
That's good. Now, Mr. Lane, what is your announcement of Mr. Freelo's cases?
Well, Your Honor, we've received all the discovery. I've reviewed it all. We've gotten some offers, and I've communicated those to Mr. Freelo. He does not wish to reject those offers at this time, but we'd like just one more setting, which will resolve all three of these cases by plea. We're considering asking the state for an offer of jail time as an alternative, but I believe either way, this will be a plea in our next setting. Is that correct, Mr. Freeland?
Okay, how much time you need?
Just 30-day recess.
Saturday? Okay.
228.
Okay, this case is gonna be reset to February 28th of 2022. Mr. Freelo, your attorney will be given a copy of your reset. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day. And Mr. Lane, you can step over in front of our court coordinator, sign for your reset. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see. Is that? Okay, we'll be in recess. Ms. Peraza, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Court is in session in cause number 329-308. The case is styled the state of Texas versus Ashley Ann Benoit. Ms. Benoit, is that your full name? How you doing, Ms. Benoit? I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking, Ms. Benoit. You're here represented by your attorney, Ms. Laura Peraza. Ms. Peraza, how you doing?
Doing very well, Your Honor. Thank you.
That's good. Ms. Peraza, Ms. Benoit case is on the court's announcement document. You have an announcement you'd like to make?
Yes, sir. We have reviewed part of the discovery. We just have some DVDs left to review. We did receive an offer today, which is very fair, I believe. But before we decide whether or not we're going to take the offer, we need to finish reviewing those DVDs.
Okay,
If I
how
could
much
just get
time?
One more reset
How
to an
mu-
announcement,
Okay, how much time you need?
30 days.
30 standard? Okay. Stand over here. We'll get the court reporter, the court coordinator to give you a reset.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Benoit, your case will be reset. You're gonna get your reset from your attorney. Once you get your reset from your attorney, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. And I
Thank
think,
you,
Ms.
Your Honor.
Peraza, this is your only case?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so once you get your reset, you'll be free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Court is in session and calls number 329-247, case of style the state of Texas versus Jacoby Shaheem Marquise Robinson. We have Jacoby Robinson, who is appearing via Zoom. Mr. Robinson, you could take your mic off of mute.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Okay, how are you doing, Mr. Robinson?
I'm doing good, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Robinson, you're here represented by your attorney who is also appearing via Zoom, Attorney Charles Johnson. Attorney Johnson, how are you doing?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Mr. Johnson, Mr. Robinson's case is on the court's announcement docket. Do you have an announcement you'd like to make in Mr. Robinson's case?
Your Honor, we are not yet prepared for trial. We have some discovery issues we need to resolve with the state. If the court will grant us a 2-week reset, we'll be ready to announce for trial, or we'll have a deal worked out.
Okay, give us a date. Is that February 7th? Or? Okay. That's what he said, yeah. Is it February 7th? You reset somebody on February. I think it was Burbank. He was giving him 7 on the 14th. Okay. Okay. Mr. Johnson, Mr. Robinson's case is going to be reset to February 7th of 2022. Your reset will be sent to you, Mr. Johnson, and Mr. Robinson. Stay in contact with your attorney and your bondsman. Your attorney and your bondsman will be given notice of your reset date. This will conclude your case, Mr. Robinson. Thanks for being patient with us. You're free to go and you have a blessed day. And again, Mr. Johnson, your reset will be sent to you. You're free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
You too, you as well, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. You as well.
All right. Okay. Next case is cause number 321394, case of style state of Texas versus Chase Wade Ellis. Mr. Ellis, would you please get Mr. Ellis? I know, that's, we'll find out. I think that's last time he was here, he was supposed to hire. Mr. Ellis?
Sir.
Is your attorney back?
This is cause number 321394, case of style of state of Texas versus Chase Wade Ellis. Mr. Ellis, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. Ellis, you're here represented by your attorney, Mr. Keith Ellis, is that correct?
Yes, sure.
Okay, now, Mr. Ham.
Yes, sir.
I think Mr. What's the chief, misdemeanor chief?
Oh, Rashier.
Or he may have probably a little bit more insight.
Yes, Your Honor.
I think Ray probably have a little bit more insight. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna give you time to get Ray to come down.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You could just have a seat.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna get Ray Shear. We have of course, you hadn't been in a while, but we got some new prosecutors. Okay.
I'll go find Ms. Shear now, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Ellis could sit at the council's table. Okay. The court, at this time, the court being recessed.